So what's up, Michael?
Well, not much. What's up with you, Carolina? Yeah, so you can tell me how was your meditation today, or did you do one today?
I did meditate today.
Okay,
I meditated this morning at 6 a.m.
Good, yeah.
And last night at 10 p.m.
Yeah, well, that's a late one, but...
I know.
You
But it's the only time I can get it in sometimes.
Yeah, but that's okay as long as it doesn't disturb your sleep.
It doesn't.
And that's the key.
It never does.
But you're meditating regularly now.
All the time.
Yeah.
And that's mainly what I wanted to talk about was the difference between when I started meditating with you and then I stopped and then I started again, and now I don't think I can ever stop.
Well, yeah. But the thing about starting, what happened for you and happens with many people in the 21st century is there's a lot of fatigue. Because we buy into a model of achievement. The 21st century says, let's achieve, let's be productive at all costs.
Right.
And it looks like there's going to be fulfillment when you achieve. But in reality, there's not. There's achievement, but not necessarily fulfillment. So I think your experiences, I remember you relating when you first started, is you fell asleep a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's really common for the 21st century person. And that's because of this achievement syndrome. Really high productivity, really attempting to get a lot done, filling up their agendas. And then they parcel in little self-help wellness things.
Definitely.
And so what you do is when you're overloading the system is you rob the system of some of its natural energy. And when you start meditating, Mother Nature starts to say what you need. And many times if you're overloaded, what you need is sleep.
Yeah.
And so you start falling asleep in meditation because Mother Nature, meditation is so natural, you're going to get what you need.
Yeah.
And if you need sleep, that's what comes. However, when you're in this 21st century of high achievement productivity, one of the things you don't want to accept in that kind of worldview is that you can take sleep at different times during the day. That's not a really good message for the 21st century mindset. Sleep almost looks like anti-something.
Right.
So when you fall asleep in meditation, it's really productive and effective, but sociologically, it doesn't seem right. It seems like I started meditating, well, I don't want to be falling asleep.
Right.
I want to get more energy and be more awake.
I hear that from so many people. And I would literally be in meditation and my head would just bob, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'd go into the 5-minute rest and I would fall asleep for an hour.
Yeah. And now you see, though, now you can see in retrospect that you needed to have that in order to clear the path, to have deeper experiences of clarity and rest and dynamic nervous system activity so that you can be more productive more easily. So you actually do less and accomplish more, which means that when you fast forward and you say, now I'm meditating regularly, I've cleared the fatigue away, and you're lucky that you kind of stayed with it as a tool, because many people, when they start falling asleep, they abandon it.
They just give up, I know.
They say, I just always fall asleep.
Or they're like, I'm not doing it right.
Yeah. And so I think for you, one of the things that you were wise in that somewhere along the way, and you may have sat with me at one time and then kind of it clicked in or needed a refresher. And then you started to get a different kind of benefit. The sleep was a benefit. And if you abandon it, the meditation, you've lost the benefit of allowing meditation to produce sleep, which clears the system of fatigue so you can have deeper experiences and be more productive. Productive means do less and accomplish more. So the tool, the meditation, this effortless, effective, innocent meditation, this blessing meditation that I teach, just produces this incredible value of coherence in the system, or stability, or clarity, however you want to call it. And if one gives themselves the opportunity to go through the 21st century fatigue syndrome, then they come out on the other side with the other benefit, which is they're more dynamic, more clear, more rested, and yet productive. And they achieve. Now, when I said earlier that fulfillment is the missing ingredient in the achievement nature of the 21st century person, now fulfillment is present. Because when you do less, and accomplish more. What that means is your system is so coherent, and the mind, body, soul, which everyone loves to talk about, is operating in such an efficient way that you don't experience the doing as much. So it doesn't tear down the nervous system, your productivity. It provides a basis for the productivity to be enjoyed.
Right.
There's the fulfillment.
So it's almost like yoga in a way, because, you know, a lot of other forms of exercise are really pounding to your body, and they deplete your energy.
Yeah.
Whereas yoga
Yoga's
does
very
the opposite.
much more refined, and it's trying to offer the nervous system an opportunity to refresh itself. And not so much, the emphasis wouldn't be so much on the physical body being strong for an endurance or for a specific sport activity. It would be the postural yoga is more concerned about culturing the nervous system to function in a way that allows wakefulness to be more dynamic. Meditation's just, and it's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and the innocent, more effortless awareness type meditations that I teach is really effective in terms of increasing the value of wakefulness, which allows any task. There's a glider going over.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty. That's the glide. It becomes effortless, like gliding.
Yep.
That's what happens. So when you are meditating, yoga, you produce a nervous system that's more frictionless. And frictionless means that the energy flows more effectively. So productivity ends in achievement, but it expresses itself as fulfillment.
Yep.